Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we started the season again due to the seafaring update, basically, so that we could gain access to all the seafaring bits, because the previous saves were not compatible with it. So, we have started that. We are now running. We are about to start summoning our third villager. And with that, I'm pretty much going to go for Lass here. Because a retired bowman is going to be good. Blossom Tender is very tempting, but I don't like the Storm Rider unease. So, we're going to go with this. And what do we need to upgrade that? We need heavy stone. Oh, we've got to have at least 3 villagers. Okay, well, there's that then. Right. So, we are also going to start needing some of the other workers. So, let's come over here and we'll put a woodcutter's pit over this way. And also a stonecutter's pit as well, so that they can start working on getting that pulled together. Okay, cool. That's our worker there. I think they said they need some sticks and stuff. That's fine. We are going to do a little bit of cutting down here so that we can give them some of those resources while we've got this third person coming in, because we do need to start trying to get some of the basic resources coming in. So we have got someone that's going out and getting food for us, hopefully, which will be good. We are then just needing to, like I said, well, we are then just needing to start getting additional resources, you know, like the wood, the stone, everything like that. We just need to start bringing those in. So that's what we're going to hopefully start getting on with today, and that's why I'm bringing these trees down, so that we can give the resources for someone to get the pit up and going. And just hopefully try and get this going. Right, where are we? There's the fur. Cool, there's that. Okay, we're going to bring this down. I think I'm going to prioritise the woodcutter's hut first. We are going to need to also get... right, supply that, pin that. We are also going to need... yeah, the workshop pit, but we need to get these two up first, which is fine. I don't mind that. Right, fur, we can't get that down with logs yet, because we need the large tools for that. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. We might need to go out and lay down some gatherer's flags in a bit, though, for our esteemed gatherer. Right, cool. There's that down. And again, like I said, I'm just bringing this all down so that they can hopefully put some of this out for us. Cool. That seems like the next house has been built, so we're going to assign them somewhere to sleep. Oh, they're cold sensitive. I'm not keen on that. Just seen that coming from Lass. Right, okay. So this is going to be for Hannah. Okay. Okay. And then I think we can't take these down yet because we need the large pickaxe, which we don't have yet. Let's grab some of the flax though. We've got another well there. I don't want to lose that. So we're going to pop that there while I can see it. Oh look, there's another one right next to it. I mean, I'm not going to lie, that's going to be handy for it when we put a blacksmith or something over here. Because let's definitely try and keep the villagers a bit separate from the industry this time around. Okay. just going to break some of these up as well, so that if they decide they need them, they can get hold of them. But we are then absolutely going to need to go out and get some more Jotun blood for the villagers. Cool, you guys are getting hold of that. Now I need to... Yeah, you're going to be assigned there, Hannah. Now I think she's going to tell me she doesn't have an axe, which means we're going to need to make her one. Right, and then I need a stick. I bet they've I say pinched. I bet they've used all of them for previous buildings, so that's fine. Right. First things first. When it comes to the woodcutters bit, right, so she can't get resin yet, which is good. We don't want her getting resin. Right, where's Hannah now? Because we need to give her this axe so that she can cut trees down. There you go. Oh, she's got an axe. Oh! Well, I'll keep that for myself then, if you have an axe, my lady. Right, okay. We are also going to need to put a fire cover on this one. And, yeah, we are going to head out looking for some more Jotun blood. Again, so we can try and get another villager, because... Although, I should actually probably try and eat. Let's go back. Let's check, see what our gatherer has pulled together. What have you managed to gather food-wise? Hoping there'll be some mushrooms. What have we got? Fruit basket, good amount of eggs. Poisonous mushroom. Bright red, safe to eat. Oh, wow, okay. We're going to go through those fairly quickly then. Veggie, we've got garlic. Okay, garlic's not great. I mean, it's good for healing, but it's not great for feeding us. Right, we need more rope. That's fine. We'll make some, and then we'll throw that there. That there. Right, and then hopefully some of these guys can get on with some stuff while we go looking for some Jotun blood. Oh, look at that. She's already starting to collect, like, bark, sticks, all the rest of it. Good job. That's going to make building hopefully a bit easier for us all. Right, okay. No, not the dwarf spruce. I want the Jotun blood. Okay. Cool. So that's hopefully going to start making life a little bit easier for everyone. And like I say, this is the thing. We can then just start getting these basic resources coming through. Food is going to be a concern. I'm going to want to start trying to rush towards farms. Purely because they are very good at making sure that everyone stays fed. The only problem with them is you need to make sure that they are kept up with rakes. And that means we need to automate a lot of, like, building production. Or not building production, but tool production. And we're not quite at the automated tool production stage yet. And, yeah, it might be a little while for us to get there, but as it stands, things seem to be going all right. I'm not disappointed with this start. Yeah. I am concerned about how we're going to defend. It might be that we have to look at, and it'll be a pain in the neck to do, but I did see how Sir Bucky did the moat, or the ditch around his base, and it might be we have to look at something similar to just help with the defensive emplacements, because I don't think we're going to be able to have towers quite the way round in the way that I want. Like, I would love it if we were able to, instead of having to kind of like cheese that by bringing in the sort of the ground height from the water or from the sea, I'd love it if we could actually just like raise or lower terrain with the spade, so that we could say, right, we do actually want to make a defensive ditch here. That would be really useful. I don't quite know how the devs will get that in the way that we've got the building system yet, but you know, that would be useful. I would like to see that. Okay, now I'm hoping our gatherer is going to be getting a decent amount of food for us all. What are we up to? We're 4 there. Right, let's gather some berries for us. We can eat those. Right, we're coming a bit further out. Yeah, like we're still not far from the coast. Like, having that lake as well seems like quite a decent way for us to acquire food. But I've always had trouble with the fishermen. So I've always had it where they then get stuck and don't actually make the bait that they need to... Oh, blast, that's a wolf. And I don't have an actual weapon. All I've got is an axe. Right, well, I've stunned it at least. There's another one. Right. Come on. Ow! It got me. And I have completely lost where that Jotun blood was we were trying to bring down. Right. Where was it? Ah, you blast. Like, where actually was it? I don't think it was one of these, because that's, yeah, that's in decent nick. Ah. That's annoying. Okay. I can see the wolf den over there. Okay. So I strayed a bit too close to a wolf den. Yeah, okay. Alright, guys. I'm leaving. I don't want to tangle with any wolves. Okay. Like, this will be much better once we get the large pickaxe, because we'll be able to then take on these large boulders. And then we'll be less worried about what ones we're trying to get. Hopefully this one will be our last one for a moment, so that we can then get everyone, or we can get another person. But I do need to open that one and assign someone to it. There we go, so we can have a nap. Right, okay. Right. And then pick up. There we go. So now we should have another 5. Good. Yes, we do. Now the question we've got with this is, do I want to summon another villager, or do we want to upgrade our eye? And I'm feeling right now it is just going to be still getting another villager. Right, what do we got? So we've got Ragnar, who's a summer angler, and a snow strider, stone clumsy, and a wind rider. I feel like Ragnar. Right, okay. You guys are all having a nap, that's fine. Let's get another... We need the workshop hut. Okay, that's fine. Before we can prioritise the builders, let's get another, like, row of these down. We do also want to get some of the wells built, so let's add some more priorities here. There we go. And 5. There we go. Right. Okay. So we're going to bring down some more furs. I think the biggest priority we would have there is going to be the stonecutter's hut, which I think we should be able to manage, because that needs stick and ropes. No one else can make rope yet. Cool. Okay, so we can get that bit done. Which will then let us get the workshop pit down as well. Cool. Okay. Advanced production, workshop pit. Here we go. Now, this is where it requires... Oh, we've got another well there. Right, let's make sure we don't lose that one. Right. Now the workshop pit, because this can have wings and extensions it gets later on. And at the moment we don't have the space. Oh. Apparently we do here. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we'll get on with that then. And I want to get this done, because this will allow us to get the tools. Even if we have to make them ourselves to start with and we don't have someone working here, having the tools, and the better tools, is really going to speed us along for a bit. So that's why I want to try and get this going. Okay, we got another villager coming in. I do like how quick the villagers come in. But like I say, once we get this done, we can try and get the large pick, and then we can clear some more space around the middle. That's not bad. We're 2 days in. I think we're doing all right. Okay, we are going to want to sort the militia out at some point. Right, okay, and then we need more rope, because we always need more rope. Right, and then that's 6 logs and 4 sticks. Okay. That's bark. That's a long stick. Yeah, it's long sticks we need, isn't it? Not logs. Grab all of those we can. Just going to bring this fur down. Okay, what have we got? Spring ending in 3 days. I'm not going to lie, that looks quite frosty this morning. Considering we're getting ready to go into summer, that feels not quite right. Okay. There we go. We can grab the sticks. And the long sticks. Cool. Okay. Then we need what? 2 more long sticks. Okay, that's not too bad. Again, I'd rather our woodcutter be working on this, but so. Put that there. And then 1 more. And then, like I said, oh. Then we could start working on some of the heavier tools. Even though they won't be automated, we can start working on them, which would be good. Right, excellent. So, we need 5 stone blades for that. Okay. Okay, so we don't have anyone working the stone pit yet, do we? No, but we have got Lass who will be good at it. So, Lass, if you could get on with that for the moment, please, that would be very helpful. And then we've got Ragnar as our... Or we've got someone doing our building there, that's fine. Let's grab these sticks. And then we'll try and put another shelter up here just so that we're prepared for when we bring the next person in. Cool. Okay, get that all set up. No idea what shape this village is going to take. It feels weird because it's like we're building it in the middle of a forest at the moment until we can get some of these resources down. Okay. Oh, good job. You're doing alright with these large stones. I'm unfortunately going to take one and smash it up because I need the small stones at the moment more than the large ones. But at least he is going to start getting those stones together for us. I broke the stone pick. Blast. Oh, that's really annoying. Because that means I've got to use these. Okay. To get that back out. I mean, there's clumps here, so I'm hoping he'll be working his way through those. It looks like at the moment he is just going and collecting the stones, which is fine. Right, grab all these. Right, okay, and then... nothing in that stick storage yet. That's... I'm going to say that's fine. Hopefully they're going to fix that. Right, large pick. That's first up. So we need 5 stone blades, which means we need 10 stones. Okay. Fine. Oh, you're still carrying the large ones around. Small stones are a slightly bigger priority for me at the moment, mate. Oh, out of energy there. I think he's taken all the small stones I was trying to get to. Okay, you're going to put the stones in there? Good, thank you. Right, okay. So we have 5 stone blades. Excellent. We then need sticks and rope. Okay. We're going to want a fibre farm as well pretty soonish, I reckon. Right, you're running around there collecting sticks. I want to make sure we don't lose this well. Okay, has our gatherer managed to get any fibre? Looks like they have. 18's not great, but it'll do. Okay. And then we're going to want the sticks, which he's not brought back yet. Okay. Oh. Oh, look at that. He's cut down a tree. Oh, lovely. Good job. Right, we need some of these sticks. There we go. Oh, I say he. She. Our woodsman is a she. That is absolutely fine. Right, there we go. Get that. Get that. Oh. Now we can start doing some real clearing in the middle here. Because if we can then get the tools automated and farming, I think we'll be off to a decent spot there. So that means we need, what? At least 2 more people. 1 more farmer, or 1 farmer, 1 builder. Well, not builder, 1, you know, toolsman. That's okay. I think we can probably hopefully work with that. And then we can see where we can go from there. Oh look, you're coming to collect all these stones. That's absolutely fine. Because I need the Jotun blood. That's what I want out of that. Nice. I can hear... Looks like we're going to start clearing trees. That's excellent. That's what we want. Because then we can start clearing the area. Okay, and I want to get our next person starting to get summoned. Cool. Look, yeah, builder's getting on with that. because all of the resources are starting to flow in. Awesome. Right. Grab those. Cool. That should be our 5 for our next person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Right, what do we got? Green Thumb and Springtime Vitality. Well, there's our farmer. Stig the farmer. Excellent. And we're going to continue looking to try and get more so we can get our crafter, hopefully, as well. But, you know, this is where hitting the ground running like this, I think, is going to go quite nicely for us. I do think we're going to want to try and move towards a cookhouse as well at some point, but right now, I mean, raw food will probably do for people. It's not the best, and at some point we're going to need to start storages out and everything, but because I learnt how well they work last season, so we definitely want to make sure they are in play. Right, there we go. That's 2, so we need 3 more. But that's okay, we can get on with that. So, let me know how you guys have been getting on. Have you guys restarted with Update 8, or have you all decided to continue on with what you're going? I think most people are going to restart, because, I mean, otherwise the main objective is to, you know what, take out the stone Jotun, is it? But I think that's one of those bits that, you know, once you've done that, it's like, well, what else is there to do? So you kind of need the stuff they've given us from Update 8 to be able to go out and explore and do stuff. Cool, so there's 4. So I think most people are going to restart, but do let me know in the comments below, what have you guys done? If you're playing this, have you restarted, or have you carried on trying to persevere with your existing village? But the bit with it is, this is now my only Update 8 save. So you guys are going to be coming through everything with me, and when we get to all that new stuff, we're going to be hopefully exploring it together. I might see some of it because, you know, I watch other people, and I'll probably see what Sabucky gets up to. But it's one of those bits where I'm going to hopefully be bringing you along on my journey, and we'll see how that unfolds. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Now, why... the barbecue has not been finished because it's not prioritised. Same with this. And I do also then need another one. But, you know, at some point we're going to have to look at cottages instead. Come on. You keep flashing green for a second, which makes me think you're okay with it. In that exact spot there. Right, okay, cool. So there's that. What do we actually need to start on cottages? We need to get to the huts. Okay. Fine. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing to start queuing up. So let's put the pit. Let's add that up to the hut. We'll do the same over here. And the same over here. Gatherer's hut. There we go. So that's going to be giving some people stuff to get on with. How is our food going? Berries are coming along nicely. Garlic is going down quickly. Okay. Does make me think we're going to want a hunter sometime soon as well. Right. We are going to want logs coming up though. So it does mean we're going to need to make this. Which means we need 4 more stone blades. More rope. Okay, the rope isn't a problem. Yeah, so it's going to be the sticks and the stones. Cool, there's that. Wow, okay, stones are coming in quite nicely. That's good. Right, I'm going to want to make this, so I need to make those. Now we've got our large axe. We can take down the large firs to get logs down. So we can get that going. Oh, this is so much slower. I know it's probably partly my skill, partly... yeah, partly my skill, partly the fact that I'm using a not great axe. Oh, a nighttime farmer. Interesting, that'll be good. Right, let's keep chopping this down, and then we're going to go and summon our next person. Which will hopefully probably be our last one for a little while, because I don't want to overstretch the food. But we do need to get a farm going. Which is going to be something we're definitely going to need. Right, cool, that's that down. What do we actually need for a farm? We need the gatherer's hut first. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Oh, we've got a rock person. Now, I'm going to take... Let's just have a quick look. I just want to double check on that one, because I think our woodsman at the moment, if we look at the workers... gathering building, no. Is it our stone one? I thought it was Hannah. Okay, it's not Hannah. Oh, it's Asa. Asa is our craftsman. Okay. Alright. Because I knew we had a craftsman. Okay, so that means... Rain Dancer, Lumberjack, Strength. Yeah, I think we're going to take Hedvig here. Right, okay. And we need to get some people some homes. So we need... Stig there. And then these two need to become priorities. Right. So that we can get those in. But we're just going to have to hopefully get some people down on that next time. So I'm going to wrap up here and say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions. They help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, as well as early access to the videos, so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.